In the red, we have our Zerg player. He is...
Leenock for you.
A lot of fans in the audience cheering for him right now. Our blue Terran, we called him a jobber in the first game. The next game, he managed to beat someone very impressive.
Live forever.
So we're going to see. I mean, I don't know.
Well, I think that once again, Live Forever should do 2 barracks. Definitely a strong believer that he needs to do some sort of very early Marine SCV all-in or Stim all-in, like we saw last game.
Yeah.
To take out Leenock. Leenock seems to be quite a strong believer in that as well, even though he was not prepared. You know, Leenock definitely made some mistakes that game.
Yeah.
You know, if you're that confident against your opponent, make way more units. Catch him in the middle of the map.
It's not going to be a long game. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You can actually overmake units when you're really confident against your opponent as Zerg. Just have those extra Zerglings out.
Now, this is a tough map for Zerg. So I don't know exactly what the plan is. It only gets tough when you get to the mid-game and so on.
Yeah.
It gets very hard in the end game. But we don't normally see it go to the end game.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
And it looks tasteless like it's going to be a double barracks build.
Double barracks. Uh-oh. Is it safe? Can I do it? Can I make it?
Is it?
What? Is it? What is he doing?
He's just blocking it. It's going to be a supply depot next to that. And he might make just an expansion.
Yeah, that could be. I thought it was going to be double barracks.
Yeah, it definitely looked like it because he did send down that extra SCV. Still not choosing to scout.
And here comes the command center. There's a little bear on the map, as you guys can see. I believe it's one of only 2 bears on the map.
Only 2 bears.
If they
it's
get
an
together,
endangered species.
They could mate and make a baby bear.
Well, aren't those Ursadak calves?
Oh, that's right.
I believe so.
So we need to find Ursadak cows. Those are just little babies. They might be too young.
Whatever they are called, but they are too young, Tasteless.
They're too young. Maybe when they grow up.
Yeah.
Okay, the Overlord spots the expansion.
Leenock going to feel very comfortable seeing that.
He's going to say to himself, okay, I can drone up, focus on getting to the mid-game, which is going to be hard. I don't have to deal with any aggression early on.
Mm-hmm.
That's just super duper.
Truly is.
Zerg gives up position of the Zelnaga watchtowers. He knows he's not really going to be attacked right now. The drone might as well go back and mine.
Leenock with just a few Zerglings out. He's going to take control of those watchtowers and just patrol the map a little bit. Make sure there's no tomfoolery afoot.
That's right. No shenanigans.
That's right. You don't want shenanigans.
No Joe Jacking around.
No Joe Jacking.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that one.
Had some very old teachers say that to me once back in high school. Right
now he has a depot down.
Whoa.
She's like, hey, do you want to come in and see my base?
Are you serious?
I mean, very
leaving the front door of my house open. Hope nobody steals my TV.
Or if you live in a very safe and peaceful area, let the mosquitoes in.
Yeah, let the mosquitoes in. And, you just got a good idea of what's going on there.
Yeah, he saw, a barracks being made. Didn't give him a ton of information, but gave him some. You should never...
But still, it's like, I can't believe it. He would have
no reason to have
depot
that
down.
Yeah.
So you know what? I think it looks kind of nice when it's down.
Well,
not
it does,
a good idea.
But not at the front of your base.
Nope.
All right, so right now Leenock is teching up. Has those double gas there. Getting his lair at his expansion, just something he seems to like to do.
He's going to do the same thing, only even more so. He's probably going to have to cut SCVs.
Yeah, he's going to stop SCV production probably once all these get their add-ons. Just get SCVs till then, so he has a lot of economy. So yeah, it's a good choice for him. He definitely should be doing some of these. But the layer is almost done for Leenock. If he just goes straight to speed banelings and spreads creep, that's going to be...
It's going to be hilarious.
Yeah, he should be able to just crush it. But
yeah,
will Leenock do that? We'll see. He was stopping some rushes very, very well last season. He stopped some beautifully, but last game definitely did not stop the rush.
This is really, one of these things that doesn't develop well into the late game. You're basically saying, all right, I want to kill him right now. And if it doesn't work, then you're going to leave the game.
Yeah. Also, I would like to point out that we have a Spire being made.
You know what, dude?
A very late Baneling Nest.
Very late Baneling Nest.
Normally, when you're playing a player like this, and the first game went how it did, and the second game went how it did, a very experienced RTS player, and this is probably why Leenock is not doing it, because he's just not that experienced.
He's a young guy. He's
very new to being good. But this is something you learn with time.
But he's gonna know it right now.
Indeed, he is, and that's important.
He's gonna say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 barracks. Are you crazy?
Well, that's
gonna trigger the push.
Leenock is gonna have to go only Zerglings right now, but
this is where the heart palpitations start to come.
You know, he's got creep all the way to his ramp, so that's good.
Oh God, he knows. He knows.
And this is interesting.
He's just going to move back so the spine crawler doesn't get picked off. The Banelings are on the way. He's trying to get Burrow. That's not going to be done in time.
No.
Dude, I think we're about to see an upset.
We may. But we'll have to see what his micro's like, because these Banelings will be on creep even without speed.
He should actually
just
give up
speed by now.
He should just give up the spine crawler and wait
wait for the stim to run out. Make him stim again.
Oh, bad rally.
Very bad rally.
It's been a bad rally. Okay, here come the drones and the Marines. Oh, my God. We're going to have an upset.
I cannot even believe.
I think this is a sign of the apocalypse. Oh, my God.
This is actually just too bad, because
this is a very sad thing.
Xenix Live Forever actually is not Code S quality. Leenock obviously has a lot to learn still.
Yeah, he should have actually been
just
prepared for
this.
To
get the Spire.
It makes no sense to just play like that if you know your opponent is going to do an all-in of some sort. Especially, it's like this is basically
it was an obvious
more dramatic,
situation.
more dramatic all-in than even in the previous game. GG. Wow. I think our biggest upset here.
That is a huge upset
in the up and down matches.
All right. Well, he's even very surprised.
Yeah,
Leenock,
you can see the
Leenock
frustration.
actually
I feel bad for the guy.
Is so upset with himself, obviously.
I don't blame the guy.
I think he'll get to the round of 8 in Code A.
And he's
I think he has a very good chance of that.
I want this one. That's right.
He's actually so surprised right now, you can tell. This is going to be an interesting interview. I hope you guys had some really good questions. I may erase your questions and ask my own. Like, what was game 1?
He might do that. We don't know.
We'll see.
We're going to find out. Well, that's sad.
Let's just actually say what happened wrong here.
Go ahead.
It was obviously very clear that only if he wasn't going to SCV Marine all-in, what's the next build that can just catch you off guard and kill you? It is quite obviously going to be the stim timing push. He did it one game against Leenock. The next game, Leenock decides, as his quick layer finishes, it's a plenty quick layer to hold this off with Baneling speed, but he just throws down the Spire and then waits a while and then makes a Baneling nest. That is a very amateur mistake.
He was basically treating it as if this was a
top-level player.
A conservative top-level player. And it's like, look, you saw in game 1, he did this insane impulse push. He might have done it because he was choking. And then honestly, I think LiveForever probably has nerve issues, getting stressed out, getting nervous. And he says, okay, I can't even focus right now. I'm going to do one all in this game, and it works. And he's like, all right, I guess I'll try a more dramatic version of that all in. And even more all in.
What LiveForever did there basically steers itself. You have the build in your head. You're like, okay, I'm going to make 6 barracks, make units, and attack, and use stim.
Yeah.
And
it's not a bad build.
No, it's strong.
Yeah, it's strong.
Strong.
So we'll be right back, guys. Enjoy the interview at the GSL.